So next update for the Raspberry Pi laptop, notebook, whatever project. I placed the components for the voltage, for the power supply. The charging port goes in the back, and the two DC-DC step-up converters, one for the Pi and the display running at about 5.6, 5.7 volt, and one for the audio amplifier. The audio amplifier doesn't work with 5, so I set it up to 7 to 9. Then I also printed out the two speaker grills and mounted it in the front, or yeah, it will be the front of the Raspberry Pi like this. So you see the project is going on well at the moment. I start late today, so I have a little bit of time in the morning. One speaker will go there, the other speaker will go there, some place left here, but there will also the USB connector. I will have front USB or side USB, not sure yet. Another thing I just try out was the LED for the charging port. The charging modules have an LED to show if it is charging, and I rip off the little SMD LED on the board and mounted it to a wood, of course wood, for the back, but this is too bright. Maybe you can't see it on the camera, but this is a very bright light and it's very big and I don't like it. And when it is off, you will see it clearly in the wood that you have an LED there. So I thought I have clear filament, or almost clear filament, and I try something with it. I drill a very thin hole into a piece of wood and just just put the filament there. At the moment it's still the white filament. The clear filament is above, like this. It's a 3D printed filament. I just put it, just feed it through the wood after I drill a hole, and then sanded it down to have an even surface. I switch off this light maybe, and this just gives a little nice glowing point there, and compare with the LED that is very bright. You need to align it for the maximum brightness. You have only this little dot, and when the light is off, it's almost not visible that there's an LED in the wood. So I think I will use this technique to mount the charging LED on the back. There will be two LEDs, one red one or blue one for charging, and one green one, another one there. Downstairs still a SMD LED for charging is done. So blue or red for its charging, and green for charging is finished. And maybe I will also use this on the keyboard cover or on the keyboard side for the LEDs for power on, for caps lock, and what else you can put in the front. Maybe the activity LED from the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, not sure yet. 3 or 4 LEDs in the front will be enough. What's still to figure out? I still need to think about where I put the main power switch. Maybe in the back, or like on modern laptops, on the keyboard cover, or on the side. And I still have some place, so maybe I make the latching power switch, but not sure yet, because I still need to think about keep it not too populated, not too much things in, so it's easier if you want to build it. At this stage, this project is very, very easy to build. You need only some pieces of wood. I use 4mm plywood as always, and you doesn't need fancy tools. Of course, I'm using the 3D printer. Not everyone has a 3D printer, but except the hinges, you can also drill holes in the wood for the speakers. It's not totally necessary that you use a 3D printer, and this case will be very easy to build. So the most important tool is an cutting knife, X-Acto knife, whatever you call it. This is from Stanley, and it's there. A metal ruler to measure the wood, something to paint on it. Yeah, and your soldering iron, the standard stuff you should have when you do some electronic. And if you want, you can still put in more things, but that should be enough. So hope you enjoy watching this little update, and see you next time, or you see me next time. I don't see you. So have fun and good day.